feel like all of my videos have been in the kitchen lately, but I have been keeping track of some freezer meals that I've actually been cooking for dinner for my family, and I wanted to share them with you guys. All right, so today I have a few clips, I think about 3 meals that I had from the freezer meals that I had made previously that I recently cooked and fed my family. So I am going to show you guys the process after you put your freezer meals in the freezer, what you have to do to actually get them ready to eat. So let's get right into it. Making another freezer meal for dinner tonight, and this is going to be the macaroni. I thawed it last night. I took it out of the freezer, put it in the refrigerator, and I just left it in the refrigerator all day. It is about 4 o'clock right now, so I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees, so as soon as that is ready, I can put this in the oven. In this bowl right here, I have 1 cup of breadcrumbs, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter. So I'm going to mix this up, get it all nice and mixed together. Then I'm gonna take my macaroni, which is in my freezer bag, I'm gonna put it into a baking dish, and I'm gonna spread my breadcrumb mixture on top. So I'll show you guys what it looks like before I pop it in the oven. All right, oven is preheated, and I've got my macaroni casserole here. So all I did was I put the macaroni in my dish, I spread it out, and then I topped it with that breadcrumb mixture that I mixed up, and then I just spread that out also with just the back of a spoon. So now I'm going to bake it for about 50 minutes, and then I will show you guys what it looks like when it comes out of the oven, how we're going to plate it, and then what we think of it as we eat it. All right, it is done, and I just steamed some broccoli to put on the side. I did go ahead and flip it upside down. That way you guys could really see the mixture of what is in the macaroni, and then the crumbs are all in there. And then I just added a little bit of salt and pepper to my broccoli. So I'm gonna make everybody's plates. We're gonna eat, and then I'm gonna let you guys know what we thought of it. All right, this is my plate. There are 6 of us in this family, and 5 of us, this is what our plates look like, completely clean. Only one of us, Rose, one of my twins, and it's typical. She ate all of her broccoli, and she ate 5 bites of the noodles, and that's really what her dinners look like every single night. She doesn't eat a lot of dinner, but the rest of the family absolutely loved it, so I will definitely be making this again. It is a keeper. The only thing that I'm going to change is I'm gonna half the amount of breadcrumbs that you put on the top, because there's a lot of extra fallout from the breadcrumbs, and I just felt like it was a little bit too much. So I'm gonna half that the next time I make it, but like I said, this is definitely going to be a keeper in my recipe book. Okay, what is for dinner tonight? I am making another freezer meal, and we have not tried this one before, so I wanted to make sure I showed you me making it and then the afterwards and eating it and all that. This is the chicken and dumplings recipe, and so I took this out 2 days ago. So it's been in the refrigerator 2 days, and it's still a little bit frozen. So I am actually going to change the directions for this recipe and make it that's just more convenient and easier for me. So the directions say to thaw it, then place it in a saucepan and warm over medium heat until hot and bubbly, because this recipe is fully cooked. At least the meat is already fully cooked, but I am just gonna put it in my crock pot and set it on low and just let it cook until everything is done. That way I don't have to worry about it being on the stove and we have to constantly stirring it. The crock pot definitely can be replaced, or it can replace stovetop recipes. You just put it on low and just keep an eye on it every now and then, just to make sure, like for soups, it's fairly easy. You don't have to make sure anything burns or anything like that, because there's plenty of liquid. Now I have not stirred this yet. I'm gonna do that in a minute. But it says just to heat it up, and then we're gonna add the dumplings, which is just buttermilk biscuits. So I will show you guys when I get the buttermilk biscuits out, but I'm gonna be keeping this on low for about 3 to 4 hours. And then I'm gonna add my biscuits because then it'll be dinner time. It is right after lunch right now. So I'm just gonna stir this, put the top on, and let it heat on low until, oh, I totally hit the wrong button there, until I am ready to actually do the next step. Okay guys, I am ready to finish up dinner. So this smells amazing. Now before I do the next step, I am gonna take out my little bay leaf, or actually it's a pretty good sized bay leaf. I'm gonna take that out because it has done its job. Like, oh, smells so good. I know it's gonna taste good if it tastes anything like its smell. So all I did was I had a can of refrigerated biscuits, and each biscuit I cut into 4 pieces, and this is going to make your, you know, dumplings for chicken and dumplings, or chicken and biscuits, whatever you want to call it. So I am just going to put all of these in here, and I'm not gonna try to put all of them in here. It won't take as long, but once I get all of them in here, I'm just going to mix them up and make sure that they are nice and covered as much as I can. Then I'm going to put the top back on and let it cook for about 15 minutes, still on low. I'm gonna keep it on low, and then I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Maybe every 5 minutes come in here and look at it, and you just wanna make sure that the biscuits are nice and cooked through and aren't doughy anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and do that, let these cook, and then I will show you guys what the end result is. Okay, you guys, it is finally done. I am excited to eat it because I am starving. It smells delicious. I did put some salt and pepper on top of it. And little note, when cooking it in the crock pot, I did switch the temperature to high because the dumplings or the biscuits were not cooking as fast as I hoped they would. And it took probably about 30 minutes to really get the dough out so they're not as doughy. So I wanted to make sure I let you guys know that. So now I'm gonna sit down, eat my dinner, and let you guys know how it tastes. Okay, look at this bowl. This is my husband's. He ate everything and then he made sure he drank all the soup, the liquid. He does that all the time. I wanted to show you guys his bowl. I had a little bit of liquid left in mine, but I really enjoyed it. My oldest daughter really enjoyed it, and one of the twins loved it. She just had a little bit of chicken left over. She said it was just too much chicken for her, and she's right. It is a lot of chicken. So if you guys want it to be more vegetables or anything like that, I would definitely half the amount of chicken that you put in it. I will have the links to the recipe video where I made these freezer meals in the description box. But my son Bryce only ate about 7-8 bites. He didn't eat any more than that. And then my daughter Rose only ate her 5 bites, just that's typical for her. So, but the rest of us definitely loved it. So it is definitely a good recipe, and I will definitely be making it again. All right, we are having beef pot roast for dinner. It is very early in the morning, so you're gonna hear a lot of noise going on. But I prepped this in February, so I thawed it last night. I'm going to pour it into my slow cooker, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook it on low for 8 to 10 hours. I've got the roast in the crock pot. Just gonna set my lid on there, and we are going to cook it on low. I'm gonna go ahead and put 10 hours, but I'm gonna check it in 8. Pot roast is done, and it looks and smells delicious. I actually already tried a piece, and it is very good. I made a plate up, and because we are a family of 6, I've got 5 more to do so we can eat up. But I did steal a piece, and it tastes really delicious. We are having it with corn on the cob, mashed potatoes, and pinto beans, and I actually cooked both of these in my Instant Pot. So I will have a video linked up above if you guys want to check out how easy it is to cook in your Instant Pot. So there you have it, 3 more dinners that I pulled from my freezer that I cooked for my family. Let me know which one you guys think you would enjoy the most down below, or if you have made any of my freezer meals, let me know that also. I'd love to hear feedback on things that you have actually made that I've shared with you, and if you like them, if you would change anything, and all of that. I still have plenty of meals in my freezer, so if you guys want me to continue this kind of video where I show you guys me actually cooking the freezer meal and how I plate it, what it tastes like after it's cooked, and all of that, let me know and I will definitely continue to do so. So thanks for hanging out with me and watching what I feed my family. If you like these kinds of videos, give this a big thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I am currently doing a mini series where twice a week I am sharing Instant Pot meals. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified when I upload them. And I will see you guys tomorrow in a new video. Bye.